godly.
Hello everybody, this is your captain speaking, and today we'll be continuing our quest through Bonds of the Skies. When we last left off, we got AV, our new party member, as well as another Grima, Lorelei, right here, who has the ability of Rigor Heal and Ice Storm. So, after completing that, we're going to retreat from battle. I didn't mean to do that. Well, I guess I have no real control whether the enemy spawn or not. We are going to get into another fight as we try to get out of here, which is down here, obviously. And let's heal up real quick. Alright, so I believe we have already completed all of our quests, as all of them do say completed. So let us adjourn, and even after we have beat Miss Lorelei there, which we will see what she does here in a little bit. However, if you guys remember, we didn't go completely through the right side of the area in order to see kind of what all had in store. I'm actually going the wrong way. Okay, so I do actually, now thinking of it, I'm going to take my own advice here and actually battle all of the enemies that we come into contact with. So luckily, they're not too bad. Most things get defeated in, one hit. So I am actually going to fast forward these battles, and I'm just going to hit auto. Obviously the gameplay won't get sped up. It's just the battles pretty much. I'm just going to hit all of the autos and just kind of win the battles, mainly because I want Lorelei here to level up quite a lot, because she will end up actually, as she learns, HP plus 10. So we are going to equip that, give homegirl some more HP. Unfortunately, she has the most HP. We're gonna have to get our boy Ike some what am I trying to say? Some levels here. So let's just beat this Goomy and this Blue real quick, as a couple of my guys do get poisoned. And let's continue making our way through. And like I said, right over here, because there's the guard and the entrance. So let's just go ahead and beat these guys. I accidentally hit square twice. Because having Lorelei learn and evolve, or not evolve, and level up is really critical to us. Because obviously she already has one healing, and I believe we can actually see with Neugaard here, he learned High Vent. So we have Goch Vent, and now we have High Vent. Oh, excuse me, sorry. So we do actually, like most RPGs, we will learn stronger moves of the ones we originally have, which is very big, especially like I said, for healing items, or for healing. As Lorelei is probably the best healer in the game, she learns just an unhealthy amount of moves, and one of hers pretty much fully heals the party at like even late stages of the game. So it's not going to be the next one that she gets. Like right there we have magic attack plus 5, or plus 5%. So I am going to equip that as well. Collision and blow shot probably aren't going to be used much, so we can actually probably just undo those, since I really just like light arrow. But I will keep collision on just for now, until we get a little bit farther. So I believe that's the only new one. I guess we have Ike's has some stuff too. So anyways, let us get out of the area and let us continue moving forward with what we need to do, as we have discovered that right. Shall we go on to our next destination then? I want to go back to my town before we go on. Can we do that? We can. It might be a good idea if we told Obaba what's going on too. Right. And if we're going off on a quest, I want to make sure Marley is looked after. If that's decided, then let's not waste any more time. Let's go back to more media. So, as a quick little skip travel, and because of that, I decided to go with them on their journey. I see. Marley was trying to protect the town. I think it's going to... must be going senile. What are you saying? There's nothing wrong with you, Obaba. You'll live to be 100 years old. Anyways, look after the town while I'm gone. Of course I will. Your journey could be dangerous, you know. Be careful, won't you? You don't need to tell me that. Stop worrying. You're shortening your lifespan if you're worrying. Just look after Marley for me, please. Right then, I'm off. Are you ready? Yeah, let's go. Where to next? Next? Where? If you're gonna go southwest from here, there's a small cave. Go through the cave. Oh no, that's not the right voice. Go through the cave and you'll find the ruins. No. Go through the cave and you'll find the ruins of the town that Regnot used to protect. Right. However, we're going to put a stop to him. First of all, hold on. However, we're going to need to put a stop to him. First of all, we need to know our enemy. You're right there. That's decided then. Next, we're going to head to those ruins. You're going to do great, Ivy. But why are you suddenly using that friendly tone of voice? Well, like I said, when we become friends, we need to stop using formal language with each other. I only meant it about me, Elle. What? Really? Sorry. It's okay. The friendly tone's fine, too. I couldn't quite hear you then. Could you say it again? I said your friendly tone is fine, you half-idiot. Half-idiot? Not just an idiot, but a half-idiot? Huh? You'd rather be a full idiot then? You're really heartless, aren't you? Yeah, I guess so. Okay. I shouldn't snort. You'll be having a great time here. Come on, let's go. We've got no time to waste. Kind of. No time to waste. Oh wait. Yes, we do. I forgot. I need to finish the quest. As we have completed Super Poison Eater, and we've collected that. We have completed the Blue Suppression, and we've gotten another Super Poison Eater. We got a Mage Ring, and we have a Soul Bond goal. And let's see what these equipments are. So I believe the Mage Ring and the Spirit Bongle are both items that I want to put. We'll take off that. Oh, sorry. You can see right next to where the blue and red are. So go increase by 10. And then the magic power. So it'll drop it to 99 because right now we're at 101. And it'll increase our magic defense. I'm actually okay without that. Let's see if we have... Let's see if we can get Ike's. Maybe some new equipment. I know I already checked this, but I kind of want to see. Yeah, nothing really boosts his HP. I guess it'll just come naturally. Anyways, I believe what we can do right now, if I can show off the skip travel really fast, we can go back to old towns, and sometimes there will be new quests for us. However, I believe if we go up whoopsies, wrong area. If we go up this way... Oh, I thought I had the key. Nope, don't want to save. Okay. Oh, you know what? I don't think I'm far enough yet. My bad. I'll probably just end up cutting that out. Okay, and after me going and checking on something which we do not have access to yet. Let's actually go back. I know I just keep going back into this town, but I want to heal. I want to go into the inn, spend the 30 G's in order to heal up. And this is what I was talking about. Hey, by the way, what's up, Ikes? You're not really a robber, are you, AV? What? What the hell are you talking about? That's so rude, Ikes. But, Elle, what if our money gets stolen while we're asleep in the inn? It could happen, you know. I already told you. You don't look even a bit like you have any money. So, if we were traveling, we suddenly became rich, even then, we wouldn't have to worry when we went to sleep, right? Of course you wouldn't. What was the pause for this then? Nothing. She was just thinking that there was no way you'd become rich. Rude! We're already like 32,000? Huh? That's pretty heartless of you, Avi. Don't you think so, Nogard? I see you stopped calling me Lord, have you? I suppose it's okay. Thanks. Even so, you have no manners. Ah, yes. You can be sure, Avi. You know, we could become rich. I'm sorry. Grimace can read what people are thinking. That means they'll know my feelings, too. I heard all of that. You heard all of what? Nothing. Come on, let's get to sleep. Good night. I'm not a Grima, but even I can. With her looking like that. Oh, Lorelei. With her looking like that, it's pretty difficult not to notice. It'll be alright. Elle really doesn't know much about the ways of women. It's more than not knowing much. He's still a kid. That is true. Obviously, we just had our coming of age ceremony, so we are only like 13. So, anyways, that's what I'm talking about. Sometimes when you get a new party member, if you go heal at the end, you get those cute little cutscenes. It'll kind of further some of the character development, like in your mind. So it's always good just periodically just to go in and check in at the end. If we go all the way through this cave, we should get to the ruins. The ruins are a far distance away, aren't they? I wouldn't be surprised if no one ever tried to visit them. Distance isn't the problem when you're heading to these ruins, though. Don't worry, you'll understand soon enough. We are now at the Caves of Fire. So, pretty cool. I see something sparkly, and now we have Killbear skin and more of it. And in case you guys missed any of the talismans in the forest, you can find them here too. So I guess this is a good spot too, just to make sure. Although they do now, enemies only give the Grimace EXP depending on how many there are, I believe. And here are some Bonchos. These are some new enemies. Let's check out our high vent, and let's just guard with the rest. So, a bit stronger, I would say. And yeah, so depending on how many members are in the opposing or in the enemy's party, is how much EXP the Grimace will get. Like I said, you guys want to battle as many of these guys as you can. Just anyone, really. Oh, we got a Hydra Bone there. For the sole purpose of, like I said, Lorelei will get a very good healing move, and we want her to be able to heal for the big upcoming fight that's kind of being foreshadowed. So, right here we can get some Bolisk Tusk. No, let's just, okay, so I'm gonna pause right here. I'm not gonna hit anything. Right here, if you look below where the camera is, you can see that little square above Avery. Avery? That's Poncho. So in battle, those guys, Ponchos, Bonkos, a few of the other enemies can do that, and that's what those Poncho's ears are for. It'll completely heal that status. It is really annoying to have later on. isn't terrible, I would say, but it can get really annoying because it doesn't heal after battle. So see, and if I go into the menu, and we look, and we use change, oh, does it not show it? Oh, I guess it doesn't show it. Anyways, we got a magic attack. Huh, is that the wrong grandma? Oh, right here. So we're gonna get rid of Huntsman, and we're gonna attach these two just to help out Ike's. I don't believe we can take off Pounding and Sword Drawing since we have, sorry, mild interruption. Since we have Gale Slash, I really don't see these three coming into handy. Also, Recoil and Rock don't really do anything for me. So what I want to attach, I guess I really don't. Oh, I only have 3. Oh yeah. All right. Well, we'll just leave those 2 slots open. Like I said, I really don't care much for these. And then same thing with Avy. Okay. Oh, right. So those items, the Poncho Ear, you get them a lot from defeating enemies, which is why, like I said, I carry a bunch of them. Because those enemies are just literally everywhere. Like the Ponchos and the Bonkos and stuff. So, excuse me. But yeah, it's a really annoying thing, and I guess I could have shown it off in battle. I guess the next time it happens, I'll show it. I kind of like when it happens to Ike more than anyone. It's so hot. With things like this, it looks like it's going to be impossible to go on. Right? Ah, this is no problem, agreed Lorelei. Flames like this is no... Oh, flames like this, no problem. We can go through now. Come on, let's not waste any time. Alrighty, and I believe... Yeah. We are able to... Let's use a high vent. I want to get rid of the Bonko pretty much as soon as humanly possible at all times, just because I really don't like that status that it does. Oh, and this is what I was talking about. I know I keep pointing this out, but like, how are you supposed to tell? I guess it's supposed to be like a hidden area, and we got a rune shield from it, which will go on Avery here. So we can see what happened with the wood shield. However, if we put this on, now we can get a physical attack plus 45, physical defense plus 9, OCC plus 100, and a reflect plus 40. It's a shield on which a spell has been cast and the writing is engraved in the circle. So we are going to equip that, as obviously that is a lot better than the iron shield. So nothing too bad there. And now we can see that we have made it across the Cave of Fire. And we're going to be running into Bonko. And Avery gained a level up. So she's still keeping up with the team. Lorelei needs to get her stuff together. Alright, let's head. So we see we have a little dock area. So that'll be used maybe later. But we can't go north or south on that path. So right here though, we do have more karma. Which isn't bad. I mean, they're strong, obviously. I mean, it took us, what, 3 rounds of attacks to get through. But they do only give 1 experience because there is only 1 enemy. So, that stinks a little bit. And we can't go up this mountain path. Obviously, we have no way to jump in the overworld, so we'll just have to remember that for later. And hopefully, at some point, we will be able to go up there. Anyways, so these are the fire ruins. I've been imagining something more grim, but these ruins are nothing out of the ordinary. They're quite beautiful in a way. Of course they are. They might be ruins now, but they were once the town that was protected by the fire grim at Redknot. What happened to the people who were here? I heard most of them moved to another town. So yes, this town has been abandoned, which is why it is in ruins. And now that we are in the fire ruins, we are able to... what am I trying to say? We're able to explore and obviously find new items. And Lorelei leveled up. Lorelee leveled up. She now has Ice Edge and Curse Resist plus 25. So let's add Ice Edge. And then let's get rid of, like I said, those two. And let's add Curse. And then let's go back to adding Light Arrow. So we're almost there. I believe for the next major fight, we're gonna want to be around level 10 with our Grimas. Just so that, like I said, I believe if I'm remembering correct, which is a bit of a grind, to be honest. So that's why when I showed off the add-ons, they're really helpful, especially in like areas like this. I'm gonna try not to grind up, and I'm gonna see if I can go ahead and defeat our next opponent without leveling up to what I would normally do. Because for some reason, I'm just feeling a bit more confident. Right there, we got ourselves a life seed, so let's give that right to Ike's. And then let's use some high A jellies here and just kind of heal up, because we have a bunch of them and we get them from enemies all the time. So nothing too crazy here. I'm just gonna speed this up. Oh, and right there. Okay, cool. So our next fight, I'll be able to show off what Poncho does because Ike's has it. Oh, we got a monster encounter. Okay, so this is gonna be kind of good. So I'm just going to attack the Mimic. Okay, so right here, if we go into skills, we can see that we have a Poncho Punch. It costs 50 SP to use, and it's a special technique that can only be used in Poncho state. So we're going to use that. And then I want to see, let's show off what Ice Edge does as well. So you can see that Poncho Punch did 2,000 attack. Obviously we got a bunch of experience and gold, and we even got some goddess cookies. So Poncho Punch, even though being in Poncho kind of sucks, its special is actually really good. But like I said, it's just annoying, and I really don't like the overworld sprite. Like, I don't think those guys, I mean, they're kind of cute, but like not overly. So I'd much rather just have Ike's be him and be able to use the moves I want him to. Because if you go for like a standard attack, it'll barely do anything. Like right there, you saw like Avery attack and it did 3. So the only way to make use of the Poncho state is to literally use up almost all of your SP, and that's just something I don't like you doing. Mainly because SP heal items are a little bit harder to come by. Like just collectively. And then let's use Ice. Oh, okay. I don't need to do any of that. And it looks like almost everyone but AV got a level up. And like I said, guys, you don't heal up after every battle. I mean, you can see, like, I'm still hurt. My SP's still down. Level ups don't do anything for you. So, hopefully, Poncho can't get through. Which he cannot. So, now before we take the stairs, I want to go this way. We get some basil. Run into an enemy. Oh, I don't have enough. We'll use light arrow. And just like that, everyone goes down and Avery still gets a level up. Alright. Now we can heal up with that. Walk through the wall. And we can get a hand axe. So that is much better than the split that we have, so obviously we're going to equip that. We still have nothing, no armor better, or even a better sword for Ike's, or for L. So, and now that we have a good spot to heal, I'm not too worried about just blowing through my SP. Especially on 3 enemies, it makes it seem more worth it. We got a smoke bomb right there. Always good, always good. I believe the fire grimace, or not the fire grimace, the karma here, since it's fire. I'm gonna check. Okay, it has 100% resisted against earth attacks. So that's just something to keep in mind. Terra isn't going to be much use here. However, we do get another level up. The levels have just been a-flowing. Unfortunately, not for the Grimace, though. The main characters, obviously not the Grimace, leveling up. I've noticed from playing before, it's actually not that big of a deal depending on like what level they are. Mainly because their abilities come from obviously the Grimace that need to get leveled up, as well as the equipment. So I mean, so I'm level 30 in my physical attack. I mean, it still takes 2 or 3 rounds to get through these enemies. So it's just something to keep in mind. So right there, we have SP plus 10%. I think I'm gonna get rid of my curse resist and add my SP instead, just because more SP on the magic user is always a good idea. Let's see, what do we have here? Let's just get rid of this guy right off the get-go. Alright, and nothing major, no Ponko status. And she levels up. I mean, look at most of our stats are going up by 1. So we're really not getting much stronger leveling up. So that's why battling all the enemies really doesn't do much to the characters themselves. It's mainly for the Grimace. So let's just go in on it. And then light arrow. Alright. And we were victorious in battle, and it looks like Titanus got a level up. He has 10% plus HP and Petrified Resist plus 25. And because we were just talking about how Ike's needed some new HP, let's get rid of SP, since he really doesn't use that, and let's go with 10% more HP. So right there, Ike's is now still our weakest member in HP department, but he's getting back up there. So hopefully I won't find the major boss room here yet, because I would much rather explore this entire area and honestly just get some level ups for the Grimace. I think, like I said, it's been really important. But if I make it to the room, obviously I'm going to explore this whole area first anyways. So, oh my gosh. Okay, good. I thought I just got ponchoed again. I was gonna lose it. I was gonna lose it. We found a topaz, a topaz, a topaz, and that's it. Okay. So right here, we're just gonna auto it. Yeah, Ike's is hurting, man. Ike's is hurting. And right there, Neugaard leveled up. We got a poison resist plus 35 and a synchro up. Before we move on, let's use a high aid jelly. And yeah, we'll just heal up everyone. And then let's go to status. And right here, synchro up. It'll raise, the synchro gauge will raise more quickly. I think at that point I'm gonna take off my, ooh, that's a lot of health I'm throwing away. Okay, but I think I can get what do I really want here? Poison resist, flinch resist, magic attack, poison resist. Okay, you know what? I am gonna go with this. Just because I think that in the next, like I said, major boss fight, having my synchro up is going to really be important. But it doesn't boost it for the whole party, so keep that in mind. It only boosts for the person with the Grima. So even though L has it, it doesn't mean that like Ike's will get it or that AV gets it. So it really is like who has the Grima attached will be able to use it. Later on, I guess I won't go into that. That's a little bit of a spoiler alert. And we don't need spoilers. So yeah, we won't go into what I was about to say. It's not fair to anyone who is playing the game or is just watching me play the game and doesn't like random or spoilers. So, but I mean, what's not spoilers? We found a lot of items right there. With having 3 Grimas now, if you guys wanted to, I don't know if anyone's actually playing along. Probably not, to be honest. This series hasn't been getting nearly as much love as my Legend of Zelda one. But I really like this game, so I'm going to continue moving forward with it. What am I trying to say here? We're able to, like, if we wanted to, like, we can go to Grima and we could we can move them around, I believe. I gotta remember. Oh, formation. And yeah, we can go to Noigard and we can select. I guess right now we can't. So never mind. I was a liar. But we're able to, if we had the ability to, we can move the Grimas around. And Avery gained a level, it looked like. Lorelei is really close to gaining a level, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. Only a few more battles, I'm hoping. Let's just take out these guys really fast. Oh gosh. Avery doesn't go down. Oh no, she went down. Okay, and right there, Curse Resist and Confusion Resist. If you die in battle, and obviously when you come back to the overworld, you only have 1 HP. However, like I said, you can come over here and we can use our SP. And we can heal up using that. So if you guys run out of like healing items and you just have SP to spare, obviously with these crystals like right here, it won't really matter. And it'll save you guys some items that we will be able to use in battle. Oh, I just missed something. You never know. Haven't you heard of the saying, the lighthouse doesn't shine on its base? Are you scared, Al? It's alright, let's go. Okay, so this is what I was talking about. And I'm gonna leave here. Walk back in. Get into a fight. Because of course I am. And I believe at this point, I'm going to cut away and search some of the other areas and just kind of show you guys what I find. And then I'll meet you guys back at pretty much where we just were. So I'll see you guys in just a second. Alright, so right here in the main room, we have a treasure chest with a high aid jelly. And some more battles. So, alright guys. I'll see you guys in just a second. But wow, that was really redundant, Captain. Alrighty, and while we were away, we have leveled up just a few times. Nothing major happened. Noigard didn't learn anything new. Titanus gained a dark resist, and Lorelei didn't gain anything as well. So now we can progress forward. The only thing that changed that we missed was just that item box right in the front room there. I went around and did everything, so there he is. This pressure, it's almost unbearably strong. We need to be careful. Who's that?
Who's that? That voice. I remember it from somewhere.
It's been a while. There's something we want to ask you.
What is it? I've got nothing to say.
Why did you attack the towns on the Earth?
I've no idea what you're talking about.
Of course you have some idea. Only you could unleash that amount of flames.
Even if you found out the reason I attacked, what are you going to do with that information?
Nothing. In fact, the reason you attacked isn't important. We're going to stop you, though.
Come on, then. Try and stop me, if you think you can.
Let's go, El. Leave it to me. Alrighty, and right here we have our very first, or not our very first, but our fight against Red Knot here. First things first, I want to try to take out these karmas as fast as I can while doing damage to Red Knot. So you can already tell that he's strong, man. Like he has some oomph to him. So let's see if we can destroy the karma real quick. Oh, I probably shouldn't have attacked. And then we'll use light arrow. And I believe, yep, okay. So we can synchro right here. And I believe that this will work. We can synchro on you as well. And get all guard down. And then if we use an item. Trying to figure out what I want to use here. I will just use a high aid jelly on Ike's. So then let's attack with you, spinning slash on you, and we can synchro with you as well, and do Ice Storm. Like I said, man, this battle is no joke. He is a very tough opponent. Like right there, Ike's goes down. So we're gonna need to use a cure on him, and then we're gonna use a rigor heal on Ike's. Then we're gonna use a high aid jelly on Ike's. We're going to use skills. And we're gonna fully heal up. Or we're gonna heal up her again while we use Ice Storm. Yeah, dude, this is a tough fight. Like, I keep saying that, but I mean, it really is. It's a tough fight. I mean, you can already tell. I mean, I'm using up a lot of my items here. He has high flame, which is just ridiculous. I don't really want to use any of my skills, but I will use a high vent right here. We'll spinning slash, and then we'll use that. I mean, if it wasn't for Ike's right now, man, we'd be in trouble. I'm gonna use a high aid jelly. Going to attack, and then we're gonna use a rigor heal on on Avi herself. Get her pretty much back up to full. And just like that, we are victorious in battle, you guys. And that's what I was talking. Okay, so it was level 7 Biz Heal. That was the one that you would want for this fight. We beat him, I reckon. Yeah. We just need one more push. Strange. That was easier than it looked like it was going to be.
It looks like I can't afford to be. It looks like I can afford to be a bit more serious.
What? Ivy, it's just sour grapes. Don't take any notice.
If you think so, even if you put all your strength together, you couldn't beat me.
Come on. Give it your all.
Not enough. Not yet.
Come on, hold on. I'll never forgive you if you get killed, El. El!
Where is this? The inn in More Media. You gave me a shock, you know, when you didn't come back from the ruins. I went to look for you. I found the three of you just lying there in front of the ruins. So, the others are... Everyone's safe. You were the last to wake up. I see. That's a relief. Judging from the way you were, you must have had a really terrible time of things. Anyways, you can tell us what happened later. First of all, you need to eat. Thanks. I see. Even with the combined power of the three Grimas, you couldn't beat the Fire Grima. No, and it's not the power of the Grimas, it's our power that's lacking. Yeah, that's right. All of this makes it sound so weak and pitiful, doesn't it? But Lord Redknot was just so incredibly strong. To be honest, I don't think there's any chance we could be victorious. Sorry, we're so weak. And on top of everything, we won't be able to find any trace of the Fire Grima now. I wouldn't say that. Do you know where he is? No. I have no idea where he is, but your weakness is not necessarily your fault. What do you mean? You all know the myth of... Do you all know the myth of the Grimas? What are you talking about? That story about the battle with the Fire Grima? I heard that story from Obaba so many times when I was a kid, I got completely sick of it. In that story, though, there's a bit about how we gave birth to new Grimas. Giving birth to new powers actually meant splitting our own power, though. So that means... that we were defeated because we only had half of your power? It's not quite that simple, but basically that's about right. I thought that if we all got together, we might be able to deal with things. We misread his power, didn't we? And we were too hasty. We wanted to put a stop to him as quickly as possible. Great. So that means we might be able to manage something then. Well, it's not quite as simple as that. Oh, I read that in the wrong voice. But we're not told he's not completely wrong, is he? Right then. So we need to look for partners in the other towns too. No, it won't be necessary to go looking for partners. What do you mean? As we said just now, the power of the remaining three Grimas was originally ours. And you're partners with us, so as long as you're around, there shouldn't be any problem. The other three might start going on about wanting to see who the strongest is, though. I see, so we might be able to... Oh, I see, so we might be able to beat him then. Beat Lord Redknot? But... Huh. What are you making that face for, Avi? I'm not making any face. Anyways, everything is a game to you. Hey, don't get so angry. What do you mean everything's a game to me? Breaking the fourth wall much? Just think for a minute. How are you planning to get to the other towns? The land of Skith, where you and Elle are from, and the lands of Philua, where we live? They're all bordered by the seas that are calm and safe, which is why the trade has flourished, but the other lands are different. The seas are rough and dangerous. There aren't any regular ship services. Well, that's... Why don't you just take a boat there yourselves? What? What? Oh, Baba, do you look rich enough to own a boat? I know you don't have a boat. I got this feeling I've heard this conversation somewhere before. That's why I'm going to give you one. Boom! What? That's not my boat. There's a village boat somewhere that's not being used anymore. I'll make arrangements so that you can use it as you want. Why didn't you tell us sooner? Such an ungrateful girl. Thank you very much, Obaba. Gracious thanks from the Grima himself. I'm not worthy of such things. Right then, I'll make the arrangements. If we go to the other towns, I think we have a chance of finding a clue where Redknot might be. Sounds like a plan. In any case, we're gonna have to go to the other towns sooner or later. This is good news, Elle. We can relax a little now. Elle? What's the matter, Elle? You haven't said a word for a while now. You look like your heart's not in this at all. Is Lord Redknot really the criminal, I wonder? Huh? What are you saying? Maybe you didn't feel anything, but I felt a strong surge of power when the town was attacked. The power was his without a doubt. What's wrong with you? Why are you trying to stand up for him? No, it's not that I'm trying to stand up for him. It's just... How can I put it?
I feel like there was something strange about what he was saying.
Something strange?
Well, I took you to court in Tartaros, Ike's, right? When we were talking back then, something felt all really strange. I suppose it felt a bit like I was lying to myself. Anyway, when we were there with Lord Redknot, it felt a little bit like that. Yeah, that's what it feels like.
You worry about stupid things.
I don't. L is an honest man. Let's leave aside whether that honesty is stupidity or not. Even you, Lord Noigard? L's opinion isn't colored by any preconceptions or anything. It might be wise not to ignore it.
Even so, we have no way to confirm it, have we? Even if we went and asked Lord Redknot directly, he wouldn't give us a straight reply.
Can I ask you to leave me to deal with all this?
What are you trying to say, Obaba?
In this town, there are still large numbers of ancient documents relating to the Grimace. If I can open them up and go through them, I might find out something. You lot concentrate on your journey and find the rest of the Grimace. I should be done checking things out by the time you finish with that task. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Oh, no, it's nothing. So then you head to the port to the south, and I'll have the boat ready for you by the time you get there.
Right. In search of the new Grimace.
Yes, let's go. Noigard mastered Wind Blast. Noigard mastered the Synchro skill Air Breath. Titanus mastered High Terra. Titanus mastered the Synchro skill Charge Attack. Lorelei mastered Healing Veil. Lorelei mastered the Synchro skill Splash.
The most useless attack ever!
Anyways, guys, that's where we're going to end this video off. We have made so much progress. We're starting to really roll through the game here. But anyways, guys, if you enjoyed this episode, let me know. But anyways, I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.